Hey guys, how's it going? Good to be back. I just got back from Montreal Monday night and just kind of getting back into the swing of working and other stuff. So yeah, a bit of a slow start back, but I'm slowly getting into it. Had an awesome time in Montreal. It was so much fun. Hung out with my friends who I haven't seen in ages, like 10 years. I just had a really fun time. So yeah, it was good. Good to be back though. I always like getting back to my routine. I enjoy my workouts and I enjoy working and stuff like that. So it's always good to come back. So yeah, just settling in and we're already into August, you guys. What happened to summer? So hopefully August will go by really slowly. Hey Rich, how's it going? Hi Rob. Hi Jansen, how's it going? So yeah, today thought I'd talk about electrolytes. And there's a reason actually, because my friend and I were actually discussing this when I was in Montreal. So it gave me an idea to talk to you guys about. And she was actually talking to me about baking soda, which I didn't realize had electrolytes in it, which it does. So I thought I would talk about electrolytes a little bit and where baking soda fits into that. Hey Joanne, how's it going? Hi Ian. Hi JD. So what are electrolytes? You've probably heard of them, but you might not know exactly what they are and what their role is. I think we all know that electrolytes are important when we're working out, we're sweating a lot, or if we've become dehydrated. So electrolytes are minerals that dissolve into particles that carry an electrical charge in your body. So why is that important? Hey Mark, how's it going? Electrolytes are responsible for your heart working properly. So your heart needs that electricity, so that's really important. It also is responsible for muscle contractions, again, very important. And they stimulate nerve impulses and influence the movement of fluids in and out of your cells. So lots of important things that electrolytes do. And another thing they do is they help to regulate the acid-base balance in your body, and this is important. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. So electrolytes that we're familiar with. So I think most of us are really familiar with sodium and potassium. That's what we hear about the most. Other electrolytes, calcium, magnesium, and phosphate. But baking soda also consists of 2 electrolytes, and I had no idea. This is the first time I'd heard of it when I was talking to my friend, and she actually puts it into her own electrolyte drink. So that's why I wanted to look into this and find out what this is all about. Hey James, how's it going? So baking soda actually consists of 2 electrolytes. One is sodium, and then the other one is bicarbonate. So we'll talk about both of those and what they do. So sodium, it plays a vital role in our bodies, and bicarbonate helps to neutralize acids in our body, which is very important. It does contain a lot of sodium though, so you have to watch. If you're thinking about using baking soda, make sure you're healthy to have extra sodium in your diet because it does have quite a bit. So if you have high blood pressure or if you're pregnant or anything like that, make sure you talk to your doctor first. Hey Amit, how's it going? Good to see you guys here. So let's look at sodium first. So sodium plays a role in muscle contraction and nerve impulses, and its main function is to control the amounts of fluid in your body, including blood volume. So when you have too much sodium, your kidneys hold on to fluids rather than eliminating them through urine. And this actually increases blood volume, which is where you get the increase in blood pressure. It's not a huge increase, but if you do have, pre-existing issue with blood pressure, then it could be a problem. So just make sure that you know your numbers before you start using baking soda. Too much sodium is not ideal, and I think we've all heard about that. It's not as bad as they kind of made it out to be. Like it's not going to increase your chance of heart attack. There's no good studies to prove that. But it can increase your blood pressure a little bit. And for some people, that could be a major issue. So you don't want to have too much, but if you're too low on sodium, that can cause a problem too. So if you have really low blood sodium, this can cause weakness, fatigue, headache, nausea, vomiting, muscle cramps or spasms, which we've all, I think, have experienced, confusion and irritability. And if you lose too much sodium too quickly, it can actually lead to loss of consciousness, seizures, and coma. So if you were to drink a ton of water and totally dilute your system really in a really short period of time, you could be in big trouble. So, and there was actually a case that I remember years and years ago. There were some stupid radio contest where they were challenging people to drink as much water as possible, and a lot of people got really sick. It'd be a lot of water though, so it would be hard to do. And then the other part of baking soda is the bicarbonate. Hi Ashley. Hey Aunt, how's it going? So bicarbonate buffers acid in your body, so that will keep your body from being too acidic. So your body strives to maintain a slightly alkaline pH. That's where we're most healthy, is when our pH is slightly alkaline. But bad diet and stress can cause our pH to be a little on the acidic side. And disease thrives in an acidic environment. So keeping your system alkaline is really important. And you know, it's like junk foods that we put into our body can cause acidity and just, you know, stress and not getting enough sleep and that kind of thing. So a lot of us, we are quite acidic. So it would make sense for us to look at creating a more alkaline environment in our bodies. Because bicarbonate is able to buffer acid this way, it aids in muscle performance by neutralizing the acid buildup in your muscles during prolonged activity. So that's where it comes in handy as an electrolyte drink. So if you want to make your own electrolyte drink, I've got a little recipe here. If you don't want to write it down, you can check it out on my blog, so holyfit.ca. You can check that out. But the recipe is super easy. You can also just write it down right now. It's just a half a teaspoon of sea salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then 2 tablespoons of agave nectar or raw honey or pure maple syrup. So try to get a sweetener that is as close to natural as possible. And put that into a whole liter of water and then drink as needed. So if you're going on a long bike ride, which is what my friend does, you bring that with you and you drink that as you're doing your ride, and that will help to keep your electrolytes in balance. But just remember that it is high in sodium. Okay, so warning there, you guys. If you do have any issues with your blood pressure, or if you're on a really low sodium diet because you've been told to by your doctor, talk to them about using baking soda as an electrolyte for yourself. So just because a little bit is good doesn't mean that a whole bunch is better. Hey Jay, how's it going? Hi Jennifer. So that's real quick because I have to get back to the studio because I totally forgot about the time because I'm still kind of in vacation mode. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta watch the time and actually work today. Hey Mark, how's it going? So I'm gonna take off. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below, or you can message me if you like. If you have a topic you want me to talk about, I love it when people give me ideas because sometimes it's hard for me to think of what to talk about. So if you want me to look up something and learn about it and tell you about it, just let me know. I'm happy to do that. So I better run. I am right now at home and I have to get back to the studio. Luckily, I live really close to my work. It's really handy. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Have a great evening.